are the participants from last year's playoff, the South Carolina Gamecocks. 48 Sports College.
I see Pryor playing a game or something too. What you doing?
Time to get this game started.
Playing a game? He gave you what?
I guess somebody must have made it twice.
Hold on, Kobe. Hold on.
See what he gets.
Come on, you want to do it?
He's out of bounds at the 27-yard line, so a couple extra yards of field position for this offense to start. Looking for a man. It's Overton. Scrambling away. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Fires to the big fella.
All right,
They make
Kobe.
the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see
Hold
what
on.
that's all about. Holding on the offense, accepted, so they'll back up and go at it again. They'll run this play from the pistol. Someone moved a little early and the offense will go backward. Mental errors like that just kill drives. We'll see if they can overcome it. They'll leave it with the lone back. He never had a chance to get it to the edge, and first play of the game, and you're already behind the sticks.
I love when defensive backs come up and they are physical and they stick their face in the fan and they aren't scared. Talking to the defensive coordinator coming into this game, he knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get these running backs on the ground. Great start on this first drive.
And the Gamecocks
Of course, we're
have a
starting first.
long way to go.
Yeah, I
after
play
the
Tebow
loss on the
tonight,
last
too.
play. Wants to fire on second down. Unloads to the wideout. He is
Bro, why
lucky
is
to
it putting
get that
my
one
foot
back,
in?
and the last thing
Right.
you want is to turn it over on your opening drive.
Well, great job in coverage on the back end by the defense. You just got to finish the play. That should have been a pick.
This is not the start that they had hoped for. Third and more than a quarter of the field to pick up for the first down. He won't get there. It'll bring up fourth down. The Gamecocks will send out the punt unit. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking
That's
forward
annoying.
to the
First
punt.
drive in this bitch. First and
His
25
first of
before I
the
even
day
got to
away
snap
was
the damn
called on
ball.
4
Bro.
times in the victory last week. And the punt team able
That's
to
so
swing
annoying.
him to the ground. This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. Out of the gun, the give to the back.
Good. Just split them up, son.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. From the shotgun, the inside give. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
Turn that back on. Turn that switch back on. Turn it back.
This just hasn't been their year. All of the aspirations starting the season in the top 5, but there's
Listen on
always
White said
someone
that's the
that
fucking
seems
fan.
to
He
pride
acting like
out
he don't
against
know
those
that.
big expectations.
No question, Reese. It was so disappointing, especially looking at this team's offense, is they're just not making the plays. They've got the guys on paper that look like they could be All-Americans. They have guys that can change the course of games, And that's why coming into this season, they were given that top 5 ranking. But on the field, in games, they simply, for whatever reason, have not been able to get it done. And the lack of execution, to me, is a huge reason why they've fallen out of the top 25.
Yeah, this shit, man. Better get the ball back.
That's just the easiest way to say it. Because you just mentioned playmakers. They got them. They got guys that know how to play this game. That's why they were ranked in the top 5. They've got to get something going, and it has to start today.
South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around.
Yeah. You know, it's just like the real life schedule, but we some years down the road. It's really a coincidence because we years down the road.
Man, this defense is
we like what this year 3. So it's a coincidence, but it really is also the real life schedule.
They are sending a very clear and distinct message to this offense. They are going to set the tone of this game.
To the air, it's Overton.
Yeah. Catch. Better hang on to that.
Really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short.
This receiver is so dangerous out of space, and it's a nice job by the QB getting him the ball early on the curl route. You see, once he has it, he's got some wiggle, he's got some shake, makes some defenders miss, and gets up the field.
On 3rd and short, the power
I knew I should have went with the first play.
He didn't get it. Not only that, he lost yardage. And the Gamecocks will punt this one away. This will be a second time they've had to kick it away.
Short field again. That's just annoying.
And you make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. Here comes that Alabama offense. Didn't get anything done. 3 and out on their last series. They'll try to find a rhythm here. Everybody and their brother showing blitz. Creates a little room. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. Once first down, the defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. The give out of the gun. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop.
And those little runs, man, they don't look great in the box score, but I love when an offense stays on schedule, and it makes those 3rd downs more manageable, easier, harder to attack me now from the defensive perspective, trying to get to me. So it's an easy, simple play for this offense, but I love it.
It's as if you're engulfed in a space odyssey. Williams-Brice alive on 3rd down. And he
Fumble.
first down, and boy, did he earn it after taking that lift. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Alabama with a 1st and 10 here. The give on the inside. Runs through the tap and runs through another one.
Oh, what?
Play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line.
Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to stay on the field. And I think that's something you want to think more about if you're the play caller on offense.
Runs through a tackle. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They'll leave it with him. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with first and goal. Looking to pass. It's Russell.
Yes, sir. There we go. Give up 3 or nothing. We'll take it. Offense, we gotta go score that ball.
Third and short in field goal range. They dial up the pass play. Quarterback was trying to get through his progressions. There was just simply nobody open. Couldn't make it
Okay,
accurate.
go block this down. Yes, real.
Now setting up a big decision here on fourth down.
So they'll send out the field goal unit. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. Splits the uprights.
What?
Good.
What do you want?
And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
Yeah, you wanna watch something else?
Check in with Times. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the Big 12.
All right.
Tech is currently
It's
ahead
coming
of
back home.
this
Shut
one.
up.
Jones is just jam-packed today, but the Scarlet and Black have
You want Cocomelon still on?
They're up by
Yeah, you're sleepy. You want to take a nap.
For now, expect
I think if you want to take a nap, you should get up on the bed.
changes in Big 12 country. You'll hear about it here.
I'll be like PPV from here.
Those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
The give to the back. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays.
It's so nice as an offense to know you can generate explosive plays by handing the football off to this guy. He has got incredible speed.
The offense setting up shop at the 46, first and 10. Wants to throw on first down. Looking left. Finds his man.
Good ball, man.
And this defense's head is spinning. He gets it down to the 27.
Good.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
Good. Now we're playing.
You give them a first down.
That's our brand of
It was so
football right there.
This
Good.
offense was able to find a way to get in the rhythm, and the running game
Stop
is
doing
now
that.
helping.
I'm going to punch you in your
Two
chest.
straight punts.
Don't play with that.
Previous 2 drives. This drive, though, they're having a little bit more success. Big reason why is this running back. He's been able to find some creases to run through. It's really helping out this offense.
Couldn't quite get it into the end zone as he's run out of bounds at the 7. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They'll give it to the back. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels.
Well, we know this defense is one that plays with a lot of pride, right? Part of that is their ability stopping the run. They're a top 25 unit in the nation when it comes to stopping the rush, and that really helps them out down here in the red zone.
And the heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
Great anticipation by the defense here. This offense has shown in recent games, 3rd and 1 short yardage situations, they'll try to fool you. They'll try to throw the football. Defense not caught off guard.
Come on, Kobe. Come on, come on. Go back over to bed. No, I'm not playing the scary game. I'm not on my PC. No.
Be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on.
I'm doing right now. Get your ass back over there and find something.
Nice job.
On the run from inside his own 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. Almost had the completion, just missed it.
Well, it's a nice job by the quarterback getting the ball out of his hands quickly on that RPO. He saw something he liked, just not on the same page with his receiver.
So now it's second and long. Rides to back and leaves it. Look out, he's
That's my
got
fucking tackle, man.
the 40-yard line. They'll mark it at the 39 to pick up a 15.
Damn.
They'll need to show urgency to get another play off before the clock hits 0. From the gun. Give on the inside.
That's me.
They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. Absolutely nothing settled. Deadlocked after one period.
You get real jokey when it's in that time move, man.
We've got a good one going here, and looking forward to keeping those vibes going here in the second quarter. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down.
Ah.
Gives it on the option. Got the first down and more. All down, but he has enough to
I don't
move the
understand why you can't just get on the bed. You're sleepy. Go lay down, get on the
way
blanket.
back in the history books to the wishbone attack, all the way back to the first Rose Bowl team. Alabama built its identity on a strong running game.
Builds it on dudes that tote the rock and do it with nastiness, with some physicality. Not one guy's going to bring them down, and you see it year after year with these guys, and there's always somebody that's going to be a physical challenge to try to get on the ground.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
Crimson Tide can dig into that playbook here on second and short. Caught in the backfield, it's Taylor. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short.
It's hard to have success on wide receiver screens when you're facing press man coverage because your blockers out front oftentimes can't pick them up, and that receiver gets gobbled up as soon as he catches the pass. You saw it on that last play.
As the rooster crows, they are getting cocky and cockier on third down here. Leaves it with the back. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line.
And that's got to feel good if you're the offense because third down has been a bit of a problem all season long, but you love the way they're executing at this point, finding ways to keep the chains moving.
They have been stagnant on offense, but finally a little forward movement as they've got a 1st and 10. They think there's room to run to the right here.
Oh, that's his bombs, bro. That's a tackle for all
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Noses ahead to the 30-yard line to pick up a 1. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on third down. Quarterback keeps it. Kept it on the ground on third down. Picked up 5 yards, but it'll still be 4th and 1.
No, shut up. You don't want me.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Well, they're certainly not out of field goal range here, but they want to try to pay off this drive with a touchdown. They'll go for it on 4th.
Oh, that's so
stop it. He'll have enough yardage for a 1st down.
Gotta love the physicality on 4th down and short. You know what's coming. They hand the football off to the running back. No secret, but he plays physical, gets behind his pads, and gets the 1st down.
They're going to go right back to him on 1st down. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Rides the back on the option to give. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity.
They needed only 1 yard. Good job by the offensive line, getting just enough push to keep this drive alive.
Alabama comes to the line with 1st and 10. Defense showing blitz, trying to rattle this quarterback. From the gun, running back gets to give. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Touchdown! Great job by the back on the option.
Good play, bro.
The offensive line
On the wide side, bro.
Most of the time, Reese,
Kobe.
there's a little bit of skill to find that hole and slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
When he did get that extra point through, the slippery surface, no problem. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. So far, they've only been able to muster a field goal, but hoping to get things cooking here. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Well, you see the defense make a big play there in the RPO, and they're doing it because they're starting to load the box. If you're the play caller offensively, you might want to think about having your quarterback keep the ball and then try to throw it downfield.
That's PI, man.
Almost intercepted. It'll fall incomplete. The defense almost came up with a turnover.
There's an example of what happens when the quarterback doesn't have a chance to set his feet. The pressure just forced him to have to work off schedule a little bit. And I think because of that, wasn't able to be as accurate as he wanted to be.
Back to throw. It's Overton. Makes the catch. It's Grove. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down.
We've got to give the O-line a lot of credit because it gave the receiver time to work all the way across the field on the drag route. Against zone coverage, quarterback gets it to him. He's able to turn it up and get a 1st down.
Pulls it and fires to the left. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the 1st down, but a good gain on that play.
And I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
Give to the back. And he'll have enough for the 1st down at the 42.
It's not a flashy play call, but that is exactly what it is designed to do. Get 2 yards, get the 1st down.
Nah, that's a guy. That ain't no clue.
No, that was me asking was that coop.
Oh. You got a chicken coop.
You killed that little bit early, son.
The Gamecocks are moving quickly down the field.
Debo Chicken Coop sweating like a slave.
Maybe some confusion on the snap count there. That's maybe what caused the false start. Either way, offense is penalized.
Yeah.
Right ever since.
Pushed back behind the chains. It's 1st and 15. Looking to throw. Pressure coming. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
You got Spider Whale.
They'll try again on 2nd down after the incompletion.
You got spots.
Back in motion, trying to clear the picture.
What, the fish?
Yeah, all right.
Scanning the field, it's
You like a
Overton.
black drum.
Fires to the
I'm
wideout.
gonna cut you laughing.
He's
This
got
time
an
to
open
your
man.
ass.
They finally get to him, but what a play there.
Yeah, I
Pick
think
up
that
the
was
first down.
Kid, you look
Looks
like
as if
they
we
all.
have an injury on that last play. We'll take a break to check him out.
You mean Hey Arnold?
And the Gamecocks have it with a 1st and 10.
You look like one of the Bears
Tight
from
end now in
Bears.
motion.
I used to read them
You
books.
said Boston
The
Big
give is
Dudes.
to Williams.
Big job,
He'll
Boston.
take 4 yards on 1st down every time.
Somebody ate your hairline.
And I kind of like how the running back is messing around.
Go to sleep.
Just get out there when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast.
Daddy right here on the game.
Decisive.
Okay.
Stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 or 4, and we are not going to complain.
You got beef stew. Oh,
Man, he wants to sleep in the game chair on me, bro. It's not comfortable though. Just get in the bed, bro.
We have reached the
You don't want me.
timeout, and they've got a chance to lock this
Yeah.
thing up before the break.
Hush, man.
On 2nd down.
Come on, no, a big cabin so bad.
Wants to go up top. Deep shot for the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score.
Yeah, and
So
I don't
sleepy,
know
they
what
got
happened.
me shit.
It looked open as it is, and the QB is trying to make a play, trying to force the ball, but at least get to it where his
Who,
guy
Tebow?
can catch it or nobody can catch it.
Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6.
Boy, I got what?
From the gun, wants
Come
to
on,
pass.
3. Your brother knew had 4, boy.
Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete.
All 4 of the leagues I'm in. I played one, I'm in one.
To punt it away.
I got TiVo, and then I got that dude that's Tennessee and CCL now.
Boy, they had a chance to track that
Boy,
man
and your
down,
nephew
but it
pissing me
bounces
off. He want to
into
be
the
on
end
my
zone
lap,
for a
bro.
touchback.
You've never done that since you were damn 7 months or something. Like, what the
Plenty of
fuck?
time to work, not any time to waste.
That little
They
bit got
take
me
over here in
shit.
the final 2 minutes of the half. Gives it on the option. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
And just nowhere to go for that runner. He had no choice. That defense, they were bringing it up front. Everybody winning their one-on-ones, and they completely had him surrounded.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Trying to get the edge on the right. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
That's such a great physical play by the defense because this is one of the bigger, more physical running backs you'll see in the country. And we're used to seeing him push the pile the other direction, not that time. It's the big guys up front on defense getting penetration, and they're sending him back for a tackle for it.
Dropping back, it's Russell. Takes the easy one to the back. Found enough room to cross the 25 and out to the 27-yard line. That's not enough to move the chains. It'll be 4th down. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Alabama will bring the punt team on the field. This will be a 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And nobody able to handle that punt. They'll let it bounce and roll out of bounds. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Bring in the heat. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
Things aren't going to get better for this offense, guys, until their quarterback becomes more accurate. Obviously, that was the problem the last game out. Completed less than 50% of his passes there, and he's doing it again here. You just can't score points if you're not completing throws.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Oh, they're after him. Takes a hit as he fires. It's complete. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
Looking downfield, it's Overton. Here's the pressure. Incomplete. Man, oh man, is that one this junior would love to have back.
And you've seen this formula work.
Bro, what the fuck? That was not there.
His numbers start to drop.
Oh my gosh,
Not as efficient. Nice job by the defense.
Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to
I
get
think
to
the
the points
plays
on
right
the
now,
board
they
before
put
the
out, he
break.
can't get in front of the receiver.
Looking to go up top in
That
time,
shit is so
running out
like,
the half.
yo, this.
He uncorks one deep. He can't find his
Go
man.
get
and the
three
clock's
right
up
there,
with
man.
6 seconds left.
Well, it doesn't get any more open than that. Good read by the quarterback. He was looking for his tight end wide open on the play. Man, you got to make the catch.
Just enough time for one final play of the half. On third and long, trying to convert through the air. Under fire. They get to him as he throws.
Oh, you know what time it is when the defense gets that stop on third down. Fist up in the air. Nice job getting to the quarterback, putting some pressure
Oh
on,
my
hitting
God,
him, forcing
bro.
the incompletion. Fourth down, baby.
And the Gamecocks will punt it away on fourth down. Fourth time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. He'll make the fair catch at the 13, and they will have less than favorable field position here.
I need to run the
That's
fast
going to
forward.
wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update. The Gamecocks will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Guys, here comes that Alabama offense onto the field. If it's working, why change it? And that running game was working in the first half. I imagine we'll see a lot more of it here in the third quarter.
And you just know the offensive line was telling their coordinator, put this on us. Let us continue to go out there, push these guys around. We can put this game on our back and end this thing by running the ball.
And this is a manhood question for this defense. Like as a defensive lineman, and you're pounding the rock, I got to physically rise to this.
Turning it on! Out to the 35-yard line and a little extra breathing room with that 15-yard pickup.
This is going to be a big key for him, David, with the lead here in the second half. Running the football, right? Staying on the field and bleeding the clock.
And run the football. You're ahead. You can be a little bit more conservative. But again, this opens up the pass. This keeps everything in balance for this offense.
The give to the running back from the shotgun. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle.
That back had absolutely nowhere to to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. It's as if you're engulfed in a space odyssey. Williams-Brice alive on 3rd down. Looking to move the chains. They throw it complete to the left. They'll make the stop about a yard short on the 1st down. Looks as if the Tide will punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Wouldn't call it a shank, but I don't think he'll include it on his greatest hits. Going to make sure he doesn't get a return on this one as the punt bounces out of bounds. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. And points have been hard to come by in this one. They'll try to put together a drive. Fires to the tight end. Breaks into the open. They bring him down with the big whale over the sticks.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit to the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
We've seen a ton of this tonight. They just keep giving him the ball, and he keeps running into brick walls. Not much running room again. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. To the air, it's Overton. Quarterback moving. Gets rid of it. Finds his tight end.
It's so important that this offense is able to stay on schedule. What that means is keeping 3rd downs manageable. That last completion to the tight end accomplished just that. Really nice play.
Yeah, drop it.
Looking to convert on 3rd and short.
Oh, you did took 2 steps and then got to hit and drop the ball. This
3rd
man was
down.
so fucking fake, man.
Grab near the sticks. It's Roll. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line.
When we see another catch by this guy, this defense is going to need to do a better job of tackling the catch. In coverage, I know they want to slap the ball away, but if you can't do it and force the incompletion, you've got to at least make sure you're able to drag him down to the ground as soon as he catches the ball.
They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You've got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down. And they got to keep that up here in the 2nd half.
Looking to the big tight end.
What?
He dropped it. It looked for all the world like
Oh,
that would be a catch.
God,
He was
bro.
too excited.
And you didn't have a lot of panic in the 1st
Bro,
half.
this nigga getting every bat now, bro.
This offense just has really struggled.
Now I was see what I did.
You know you're a better team,
Come on,
but this offense hasn't shown it. This team hasn't shown it. It's the 3rd quarter. They got to get it going now.
Look at that, bro. I'm talking about, bro. I just threw a 25-yard pass and nobody came nowhere near my guy, bro.
From the gun, wants to pass. Fakes to grab. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the 1st down. Don't even think about sending the special teams out on 4th down and 3. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Unleashes it. Makes the grab ready for the 1st down. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15.
You got to give this quarterback a ton of credit because he showed tremendous confidence on that throw. That wasn't just trying to throw to the sticks. That was being aggressive and throwing it down the field. Not a high percentage throw, but he had confidence in his guy to win one-on-one and to keep the drive alive.
Last second
He was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Hey, where am I tight end? Yeah.
Operating in the red zone here on second down. Looking to throw, it's Overton. Pocket breaking down.
Touchdown right there, man.
Incomplete.
You can sense the frustration building on the field and on the sideline for this team because on paper, they're the better team. From a player standpoint, from a record standpoint, things just not going their way in this game, and someone's going to have to step up and make a play to turn this thing around.
They couldn't connect on second down, now staring at a 3rd and 9. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout.
Why he throw everything so fucking high, bro? Curls, slants, like my quarterback that trash. Everything go over everybody's head or they gotta jump super high, bro, getting knockouts. Like, bro, that's so annoying, bro. Wide open slants, wide open curls, like you overthrowing them. Like, damn, nigga.
Playing that spot in the back end.
The Tide offense rolls onto the field. They haven't really been able to line up this scoreboard, but
can't throw curls and slants in that same work.
And maybe he'll get.
Then I got niggas open downfield, wide open 25 yards downfield, dropping the ball with nobody 10 yards within damn radius of them.
They've got some maulers. They've got some dudes with bad intentions. Nice play there.
Running into the open space. There he goes. Sweet spin. And they get him out of bounds after an explosive run, just chewing up yardage along the way.
This guy strikes fears into the hearts of every defensive coordinator, David, with that speed. If you give this guy any open grass, man, he's gone.
It's just silly. Look at the angles, people trying to catch him, but he's got so much juice. He can outrun those angles and make enormous plays.
Defense gotta make a damn play for the guy. Damn. Offense can't do shit. Running back, every time he make a play, he get hurt and come out.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down and 2nd and 6. Looking for space, it's Green. They pull him down after a 4-yard gain down to the 24.
I think that was an example of the offensive coordinator trying to help out his quarterback. He's trying to keep these 3rd downs manageable. When you throw the ball on 2nd down and it's incomplete, now you've set up 3rd and long, and now you're set up to fail.
And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short.
3rd and 2, trying to be physical, trying to win the battle up front. Almost there, Palmer, just short 4th and inches.
Yeah, and he was so disappointed he didn't pick up that first. He's looking over to the sidelines right now, asking for the ball again here on 4th.
So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. Defense a little too jumpy there, and they got into the neutral zone too soon. The encroachment penalty on
encroachment at home would be insane, bro. We at the crib, man.
So it's 1st and 10 after that costly defensive penalty on 4th down.
On Twitch.
Power football.
Come on, YouTube. This is annoying as fuck.
To the ground, right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here.
It might be Uno Corn.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Got 3 on first down and 2nd and 7. The give on the option. That is a big.
We're getting all the fucking stops in the world, bro. Damn.
He got the ball. We've reached a break, and Alabama has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. 1 quarter to go, and Mike, we have the makings
Give
of
me a
a
pick right
classic
here, man.
fourth quarter
Pick
finish.
6. Somebody jump that shit. I'm comfortable
So
still
we
doing
open the
that,
final
bro.
period with a third down play. On the ground, it's Hill. He is stopped well short of the first down marker at the
Block that
15.
shit.
Let's see what they do on
Block that kick. Block that kick.
Here comes the field goal kicker in a
We
huge
won't block
spot.
that shit.
And this one is perfect.
If I can get my quarterback to play fucking ball, bro.
You know, it's funny in an age where
Damn.
college football analytics and
TJ
everybody
Parker
wants to
on the edge. That bitch got 87 speed.
Good decision by the head coach here in
Come on,
the
Leeds,
fourth
make a
quarter.
play. Special
By
teams,
kicking
some
that
got that.
field goal, you now made it a
Somebody.
two-possession game. Your chances of winning this thing have now gone way
It was so crazy. This shit right here is there. It's just timing on it, man.
And
Timing.
the South Carolina offense is back on the field. Not the day they had hoped to have, but when you are a ranked team, you are going to get everyone's best shot. And now let's see if they can pull this one out. He'll work his way up to the 24-yard line before being shoved out of bounds.
This is the moment for this offense to put a drive together. It doesn't matter what's happened up to the point of this game, but you're trailing right now. You've got to put some points up on the board. This is where all 11 guys need to be playing together as one.
Across the 40 out of bounds at the 41, and a big pickup has this offense on the move.
And this offense is going to have to come up clutch, man. Like late in the football game, you are trailing. This is why you get paid the big bucks. This is why the quarterback is the glamour position. Like you've got to trust him. He's got to come through. They got to put a few drives together here to get back in this football game.
I go.
Hey, man, if you're going to force incompletions when the QB's thrown to the tight end, you better be physical. Nice job with the hit, forcing that incompletion.
They're dealing with a second and long. Dropping back, it's Overton. Zings it complete to the right.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football. A great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting the football, letting them get some positive yards.
The Gamecocks are at the line looking to convert on third and short. Takes it from the gun on third down. Rushes on him.
What?
They'll miss the connection here on third down.
Normally, I would say fourth and short on your own side of the field, you punt the ball away, but we're in the fourth quarter, and they need to keep this drive going to win. I say go for it.
Two positions,
And the Gamecocks send out the punt unit. This will be the 5th kick of the night. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. Here comes that Alabama offense. Jesse, they had to kick a field goal the last time they had it.
Yeah, and oftentimes early in games, you're just trying to find your rhythm. Some things work, some don't on that first drive, David. Be interesting to see what happens here in the second drive.
Yeah, you got a feel for the defense now. You understand what they're trying to do, what their game plan is. Now you get to go into phase 2 of your game plan.
Looking for a man, it's Russell. Using the quick game. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down.
You see a lot of offenses late in the football game with a lead get conservative. I like they didn't. Like, they trusted the passing game. You're going to get looks that you know what they are. Defense has to be aggressive. You know, they have to be aggressive because they're down. They've got to get to the quarterback. They've got to get stops. Nice job throwing the football.
This has been happening all night. They stubbornly keep giving him the ball, and the defense is all over it.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys, and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You can tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
Oh, better look out! Got the first down. Looking for more. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. And what a huge chunk play for this offense. Just exactly what you need to move the ball down the field.
That's stupid.
And there it is. Toss play to the left. Using this guy's speed on the perimeter. They weren't able to bring him down. That's an explosive play offensively.
From the gun. Leads it on the inside with the back. Noses ahead to the 30-yard line. A pickup of 1.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. From the gun, the running back has it.
That's pick 6 at that, bro. I got niggas in the hard flags, dang.
Man, is that the opportunity they needed? That is exactly
come on, bro. I gotta get a break somewhere, fam.
Get the ball back to their offense if they wanted to win this football game. Just such a huge missed opportunity.
And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. Right down the boulevard, it's good. And now the lead is extended a little further. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Interesting matchup this week in the Big 12 today. In fact, they're all interesting this season. Texas Tech is currently ahead in this one. The Jones is just jam-packed today, but the Scarlet and Black have struggled to really pull away. They're up by a field goal over Arizona State. We'll circle back if anything changes in this interesting Big 12 matchup. Back to you guys.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. opportunity to salvage this bumpy ride so far and avoid the upset. To the air, it's Overton. He lobs one high down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there.
I gotta have to work quarterback on these, but there's no way.
You know, I feel for this offense, if they're going to get back in the game, I don't know if they're going to be able to do it with chunk plays. They're going to have to be methodical and generate some first downs and march down the field.
The incomplete pass leaves them with second down. Back to pass. It's complete on the right side. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first.
You just get the feeling this defense is going to make it hard on them, right? They've got the lead. It's late. They're going to try to tackle everybody inbounds. Offense is going to have to really work for this and be smart. You got to attack the sidelines. You got to throw first downs. You got to keep this thing moving vertically down the field.
On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Picked off. What a play to set him up.
And this is exactly the situation you want to get in as a defense. You got the lead late in the football game. You know they got to throw. And what do? You get to the quarterback, you hit him, and you get pressure on him. And then what happens, Palmer?
Yeah, it's complimentary football, David. No question about it. They're just putting the hammer down right now with the lead, and the defense playing accordingly. Now giving it back to their offense for an opportunity to pad this lead even further here as we're in the fourth quarter.
Defense might bring the house here. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. Excellent pass by the back on the option. Boy, do they need that score. Gave them a little cushion as they try to put a stop to this two-game slide.
Man, these ball carriers, they've got a lot of ability in the open field. Their ability to make people miss, but also show off the speed. You saw all of that on that play.
And that kick was perfectly down the middle. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for more running room, and none to be found as he stopped at the 23. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. It looks as if this game is going to be one to just drag to the recycle bin, but the idea now is to finish strong and just take whatever happens in the rankings next week. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. So the big gain, all for naught, brought back due to the laundry on the field, and they'll try it again. Dropping back, it's Overton. Got his man. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
You got to like this defense, man. All game long, great job tackling the football. Like, you throw it on the perimeter, they're coming up. They're not giving the run after the catch to these receivers. A lot of times you see so much damage done after the catch. This defense has been dialed in, and the big play has been a non-issue.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the second down misfire. Here comes the heat. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback and this offense. You got a great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout practice. You think you're going to have a chance to light up the scoreboard, but they're just not able to hook up. You got to give this defense a ton of credit. They've done a great job in coverage. They've been breaking on passes. They've had their number, and that's why they're leading by as much as they are.